Hi there, this is Princess Whoosh, and I'm coming at you with the fourth part in this series, following the second case in Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, so Turnabout Sisters. As always, if you've not seen any of the other videos in this series, please go back and watch at least one or two. I'd probably recommend all of them, to be honest, or else it's not going to make a lot of sense. Right, so let's crack on. So, in the last case, it all got quite dramatic. Sorry, not the last case, the last part. Phoenix was confronting Red White, and Red White accused Phoenix of being the murderer, so now he's on trial. It's all got a bit pear-shaped. Well, I guess this is it. Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today. Ah! Phoenix, look! It's Edgeworth. Prosecutor Edgeworth. I received a call from the Chief Prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. White says today, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony, if I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. What? Does White have the judge in his pocket too? So, you're saying I'm going to be guilty, end of story? I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this? Innocent. How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy. Edgeworth? You've changed. Phoenix? You know him? Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix Wright. Phoenix? Well, court will be starting soon. What? But wait! Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not... I'll be defending myself. What? Okay, let's do this. Oh, drama. So we're in the courtroom. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending myself. Understood. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime. I see. The prosecutor may call its witness. That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. If anyone's going to raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me. Let's give it a go. Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Miss Maya Fay? Oh, so smug. I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time, I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanour. Great, he gets to show off and I get nowhere. I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage? So fancy, so shiny. Your name. Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, do my locutions confuse? Name, These two are great together. My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. I'm the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corps. Did you know the victim, Ms. Mia Fey? That would be a negatory. No, I did not. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder. Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there? Why tell you what you already know? Very well, Mr. White, you may begin your testimony. If I can't rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing? Oh, poor Phoenix. Oh. I can't remember what his animation is when you get him on the ropes, but I can't wait to find out again. I hope you have made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. Oh gosh. Let him have it, Phoenix. Here we go. So what is sticking out like a sore thumb? Let's see, it was about 9, I believe. I was quietly perusifying. That's reading to you. Some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say that the man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She too was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction. Then it was all over. If things occurred as you testify, I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant. I mean Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. So, I am thinking it might be about the time, because the bellboy came in. Let's press it first. How do you know what time it was? Because I am always absolutely perfect, you know. No, you're not getting away with that. You are so mistrusting, Mr. Lawyer. So, what was the proper term for secretary again? Anyway, Miss May ordered room service for 9 o'clock. It happened soon after the room service arrived. That's what she said too. Press further. Truth, the bellboy who brought the coffee saw Miss May. But he testified that he did not see you at the time. This is your concern? Silly lawyer, Miss May received the coffee outside the room. Of course he could not see me. He would need X-ray vision to pull off something like that. Okay, that's not the thing I'm getting him on. Reading papers. Bedlam. Building across the way. Spiky-haired man. And it was me. What I've got. Might live a few minutes. Run to the right. Let's check that. Yeah. Right. Action. Okay, I'm not sure at the minute. I might have to press some stuff. Perusifying. Oh, wrong button. Ah. Okay, apparently I'm pressing that. Saw a bedlam? It must have been when you attacked, I assume. Okay, it's not that. Forgot how to press very briefly. Yeah, so reading the paper. Yep, so he's at the window. The Gatewater is a businessman's hotel, and I'm a busy man who have business to do. No, it's not any of that. I don't think it's that either. Spiky haired! Oh. Let's see about this. I just finished watching a soap opera on the TV. No time for the wiretap, apparently. I cannot. I will answer the lawyer's bold inquiry. Miss May was acting alone when she tapped the phone of this Fey woman. You'd make a good politician, Mr. White. Oh, I know. After all, I am El Presidente. Please continue. Maybe it's this, that you can't see her because you can only see through the window? Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course! Comprende! I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. Ah, what does that match with? Aha! Ran to the right. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I am always absolutely perfect. Yes, there we go. So we're getting that extra bit of testimony, which we can prove wrong. Alright. Bingo. Wait right there. Mr. White, you've dug your own grave. What is this? You said the victim ran to the left. But that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right. Oh, it is simple. You have misheard her. Think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here, and the victim here. If the victim ran to the left, as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? Oh, yeah, he's stressed. Very strange. I did see her run to the left. I did. Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. True. Maybe he really did see the victim run left? So he did witness the killing. Wait a second. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Miss May says right, and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court? Aha, I know what it is. Both are correct. Smug Phoenix. Both witnesses are telling the truth, for once. Now, how would he see it from the left? Ha, I doubt it. Rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. There is one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean that he was not viewing the crime from the hotel? If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Fay & Co, of course. More specifically, he was standing here. This game's really exciting, and I don't know why. So yeah, he saw the victim run left because he was the killer, and from his perspective, they ran that way. Sorry, I'm mean to, yeah, to his right, but the person, Ms. May, no, listen, right, hang on. I'll just present and stop trying to figure out my left from my right. This is where he was. Look, when the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from this point, to him it would appear that she ran to the left. There we go, thank you, Phoenix. I needed that. please, this is no time for jokes and ill taste. That is where the killer was standing. Yeah. Order! I will have order. Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion! The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. Ho ho ho! You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He's laughing? The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this, I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more? Very well, let's hear your revised testimony. Good luck, you can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. Yeah. She ran to the left. Ms. May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left. And then you hit her, savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? We didn't hit her twice. Well, we didn't hit her at all. It wasn't us. Let's not say that in court. There we go. Sorry. So, yep, Phoenix is ready. What I mean is, White hit her twice. Pretty sure the court records state that she was hit too early. Was only hit once. Blow by blown object. It's May's testimony. Let's try. Uh-oh. Oh no, wait. Mr. White! The victim died from a single blow. What do you have to say to that? Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were abso-absolutely perfect? I will refrain from using this phrase from now on. Your Honor, if I could ask the witness for a new testimony. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, quite. The witness is confused because he's lying. I emphatically request that there be no break, Your Honor. Yeah, we want justice. Don't let him get away. Oh, we've got the crowd on our side. Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony. The crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this now, White. Mr. White. Oh, okay. 2 accounts. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then, and the next moment, I saw Ms. Mia run to the left. The killer, you, attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran for the door. And then you did her in with a single blow. Thwap. Thwap indeed. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it's hurting. Deal with it. This is almost over. Oh, Phoenix being cool. Oh, he's not happy. I wish off the top of my head I could think of what the answer is though. So he looked at the window. You saw her run to the left. She dodged. She turned and ran for the door. Is it that one? Check. If she's at the door, we wouldn't be able to see. Maybe press it and see if anything interesting comes out. Thwap? That doesn't sound like the savage attack from your earlier testimony. Ho ho ho! Yes, well, I'm a man of peace, you see. Phoenix. He's getting a lot less talkative. He's probably afraid I'll catch him on something. But it won't be easy. No, he's not as chatty. Let's press this. You heard that thing fall? What exactly was that thing? Huh? Oh, that? The glass light stand. Right. The one that had fallen over at the scene. Phoenix! Doesn't something about that strike you as odd? Yes. Yeah, that is odd. I'll press further. Mr. White. Huh? What? You're saying you saw the glass light stand? Yes! Then change your testimony to reflect that. Sorry, my bad. The witness will revise his testimony. Okay, of course. Right, so... when he looked... how do we see it on the floor? That's ridiculous. It's on the floor when I looked. But it's on the floor and unrecognisable. Mr. White! It was impossible for you to have seen the light stand. What? The stand broke into pieces when it fell. Whoa! Just by seeing the broken pieces, you would have no idea it was a light stand. So tell me, exactly when was it that you saw the stand? Answer the question. Isn't it obvious? I saw the stand before it fell over. So, you saw the stand before the victim was attacked, then? Correct? That would be no problemo, right? Big problemo. There's a big problemo, problem here. What problem is this? Mr. White, let me make sure I have this straight. You saw the glass light stand through the window from the hotel before the incident occurred. Correct, that is so. It's conclusive, definite, undeniable, unimpeachable. No, it's impossible. You couldn't have seen the stand. Yeah, going to jail. What? Why couldn't he? You have proof? I sure do, Your Honor. The person in the hotel could not have seen the stand before it fell over. And that is because the stand is not in front of the window. So let's present it. There we go. Look at this. These are the floor plans to the scene of the murder, yes? Correct, Your Honor. Now, look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you will be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White? What do you have to say to that? Ridiculosity! Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognised the broken shards as a glass light stand. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fey Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Gah! Yeah, confess. Confess. Mr. White? Mr. White? You did it, didn't you? Mr. Your Honor. Miss Mia? Looks like we're about to get our verdict.
Objection!
That's far enough, Phoenix Wright. What? Oh, I forgot about you, Edgeworth. Mr. White. I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess to your crime now? What? I said you should confess to your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. The wiretap. Order, order! Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Fay. What does that have to do with, Your Honor? The question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office? And by who? No, you wouldn't. Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Fay's office. Am I correct? Correct? You are most correct, Miles. Give me a break. Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Fay & Co. law offices. That is when I saw the accursed light stand. Oh, Edgeworth. Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what all this means, Mr. Edgeworth. Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand, at the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. I see. However, it is a fact that Mr. White had been to the office well before the murder took place, when he went to place the wiretap. He could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for its baseless conjecture it is. Oh, Edgeworth. Mr. White! You will testify to the court about this wiretapping. Oh, we nearly had him. Leave it to me. I feel faint. The wiretapping. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Fay & Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand. So you saw the stand before the night of the incident. And this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over? By the sound? Ah, you liar. Correct, that is right. I see. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine. Gah, what am I supposed to do now? Good luck, Phoenix. Got an idea. I think it's about the lamp. Is that in the phone call? Oh, gosh, no. Oh, that's some of my, see that bar at the top? It's flashing red. I'm about to lose some of that for pressing the wrong button. But sometimes the messages you get when you get it wrong are quite funny. So Phoenix says, this evidence clearly reveals a contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. How exactly are the evidence in this statement now just related? They aren't, are they? Nope. Not at all. Mr. Wright, please think the facts over before making accusations. Oh, please press the right button, Mr. Wright. L1 press. Okay. I wanted to check my court record. Right. I wanted to check that. It's not that one. I thought there was maybe something in the phone call about it. Ooh. Is it this? No. So I'm trying to prove he wasn't in there. Let's press some stuff, see if we can figure it out. You have proof? Miss April made you the details of Miss Faye's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder. Right. Was it really you that went into the office? Or was it Miss May? Unidentified fingerprints several days old were found in the Faye & Co. law offices. Those were obviously Mr. White's. If I know Edgeworth, he's already run a check on those prints. Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went to the Faye & Co. law offices. So you went to place the wiretap? Why did you tap Mia's phone? This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Blue Claw is a detective agency of sorts. And we have a responsibility to provide client confidentiality. And that's when he saw the light stand. Why did you notice something as innocuous as a light stand? The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a beauticious thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all. Damn it, there's nothing there for me to press him on. Oh well, maybe he's rattled enough that I can bluff something out of him. Oh, can't remember what it is. So it's a week for murder. Offices. Wiretap. The wiretap was saying he placed it. I wonder if it's based on the receipt. Oh, there we go. I'm afraid that is as far as you go, Mr. Wright. The time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably. No more. I can't take this anymore. Mr. Wright, are you giving up? Yes, Your Honor. Phoenix! Phoenix, over here! I know that voice. Mia? Never give up, Phoenix. Mia! Where am I? The waiting lobby? What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. Ah, you're finally awake. Ah! Hey, Phoenix! Gak? That's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. You're... Maya? Didn't you know the Fae women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true power. So, Maya is channeling you, Mia. That's right, I am Maya, but I'm also Mia. Now, I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up. You can't either. That's what I came here to tell you. But... We don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen. You've already won. You have that receipt in the court record, right? Oh, yeah, the one you wrote Maya on? Phoenix! Wright wrote that, not me. So what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. The front? It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. $1,000? Wow, big spender. Item. Glass light stand. Date of purchase. September 4th. September 4th? That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed. Whoa. Now, what did Mr. Wright say in his testimony? It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. He said he saw the stand the week before the murder. There you go. I think the court is about to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent. Now you just have to prove it. Right. Yay. There we go, back in court. 116. Let's put him to jail. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Is the defendant rather... Are you alright, Mr. Wright? Yeah, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now. Then, let's start where we left off. Your Honor, there is nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. Wright is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant, Phoenix Wright. Your Honor, please give me one more chance. I promise you this is the last time I'll ask you. But, as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter? I say, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. Alright, let's get that receipt out. Yes, it was the beginning of September. Oh no, wait, that's the bit. Right, so... What does the receipt say now? It's been updated. There we go. Here we go. So, look closely at this. See the word Mayor written in blood? You're grasping. I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. The other side? Your Honor, would you tell the court what is written on the other side of that receipt? Well, a glass light stand. And the date of purchase. Why, that's the day before the murder. You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Fay & Co. law offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you? No. It's impossible! Uh-oh, he's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances. Very well. Then that is all for the trial of... Objection! Oh, has Edgeworth got something else up his sleeve? Not so fast, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Huh? What? No way can he worm his way out of this one. Oh wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth. There is a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there is no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter. Another inquiry? This isn't going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes evidence up as he pleases. This is bad. Let's object. Nope, let's finish this here. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There's no need to prolong this trial any further. Well, Mr. Edgeworth? If anyone's going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis in factual evidence. I see. Objection denied. What? The completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow. No, there's no telling what will happen if I can't end this now. Edgeworth is sure to come up with, or just make up something. And after Mia showed up to help me and all. Need to seal the deal. Mr. Your Honor, may I go home? Of course. Thank you for your time. The witness will stay. Mia? Phoenix, read this note out loud. Mia, what's this? Ooh, memo received from Mia. Your Honor, if I may. You're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright. You bet I am. My life is riding on this one. I have something I would like to read to the court. There we go. The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened. Stop! Desist! Halt! But please stop! Make him stop! How did you get that list? Mr. White, admit your guilt, right here, right now. Or else this list will be released to the press. Are we blackmailing the blackmailer? I confess. I confess. I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the thinker. Case closed, Your Honor. Phoenix's goofy wee face. Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? You've done it again. That was quite a spirited defense. Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that. If only you knew how spirited it was. Ah, pun. Well. This court finds the defense... rather, the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty. Whoop whoop! Yay! That is all. The court is adjourned. Yay! There we go. Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again. But congratulations, you're lucky I was born a fae. I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me, and Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live. As long as you live. My time here is running out. Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here that long. What? No! There's still so much to say. Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again. Chief? I'm not the chief anymore. Phoenix? Can you come to the office tonight, say 9 o'clock? The office? I'll see you later. Chief, Mia! Aww. It was good to win the case, but sad that Mia is gone. Being here, it's hard not to think about that night. You came! Mia? I was kind of worried you might not. Huh? Of course I came. Well then, I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger? Classic burgers. Mia? Wow! You should see your face. Mia! What are you talking about? It's me, Maya. Maya? What, did I look like my sister? Look like you were her. I might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix! Go to the store and buy me lunch, would you? Maya, why are you here? Because of this. See? Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me. Take care of? Huh? She means the office. This office. Someone has to help with the new Wright & Co. law offices, right? And who better but me, Maya Fey, reporting for duty. Wait, no, on second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick! Maya here, ready to get down to business. You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name. Mia said that's what your friend Larry calls you. Nick? You know what this means? We're partners! Aww. Phoenix and Maya is a great combination. You know, when I think about it, it is Maya's fault I'm here now. But, if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Wright & Co. law offices. It's got a good ring to it. Yeah. Thanks, Maya. Aww. Ghosty hands in. Good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here, watching. On his face. Right, okay, Nick, let's do that. Let's do it. Do what? Burgers, dummy, burgers! There's a great burger joint just down the street. Come on, time's a wasting. Slightly jank translation with the burgers, but never mind. Oh, okay, wait up. Aw, the end. There we go. So that's episode 2 completed and episode 3 ready to go, which is exciting. Oh no, wait, don't open it. Right, no, let's not open it. Let's not start a new video at the end of this one. Right, so that was really enjoyable. I forgot quite a lot of the details in that, which is good, because it's much more fun to play when you can't remember how to play it. It's why your first run through of this game is always so much fun, because it's totally fresh and you don't know where the cases are heading, and you have Edgeworth blocking you at every turn, and it's really good fun. And there's good villains in it as well, like Miss May and Red White are really fun to try and press because they always have such dramatic reactions. So that's really enjoyable. But it's a good case, it's a solid case, and it lays a lot of the groundwork for why Phoenix ends up running his own office as well. And it sort of gets you to know the characters, ready for when some more dramatic twists and turns happen later in the game. And in the series, I guess, as well. So yeah, this has been really enjoyable. I hope you've enjoyed it too. So I'm going to wrap up. Thank you for watching the video. If you haven't already, I always appreciate a like or a subscribe if you want to, or a comment down in the comment section. But whatever way, I'm just happy that you're here watching the video. So thank you very much. This has been Princess Whoosh, and until next time, goodbye.